Oh, no update on TikTok shop. I need to try to talk to TikTok, that faceless, enormous, like it's hard enough trying to talk to someone at eBay. It's impossible talking to anyone at Etsy, and I haven't even tried to talk to someone at TikTok because I think they'd laugh at me if I tried to introduce the concept of customer service on an individual basis. But I would like to be able to sell on TikTok. I don't know if you've looked at the categories in jewellery. There's a ruby and sapphire category, and I could sell in that, no bother. There's no restrictions for me going in there and selling absolutely anything. But in order to sell silver, gold, platinum, I need permission. And you'll well know, you don't get good rubies or sapphires in anything other than gold or platinum. And you get crap, sorry, that's not very nice to me. You get not very fine quality rubies and sapphires in silver, but it's the stuff that's not got good clarity. It's not great quality, it's cheap, it's a couple of dollars a carat sort of stuff, and that comes in silver. So what are they selling in the ruby and sapphire category? This is what I need to know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'd be trying to sell on TikTok, whether I'd be putting my good stuff on or my costume jewellery. I haven't worked it out, but it will almost certainly be silver or gold. I'm not putting in the effort for the really, really cheap stuff. Oh, this one's a bit nasty, isn't it? Oh, I forgot buttons. Such a random collection of stuff in here. What time is it? 10. 10 to 10. I'm going to have to go in a little while. We'll see if I can get through this pile before I go away. If you just wiggle it around enough, some bits fall out. And then there's the stabbers. Do you know, this is actually quite a dangerous job. And I'm lucky to say that I've never caught sepsis from bad jewellery, but getting stabbed by that is never going to end in good health. So be careful when you're rummaging through other people's boxes of jewellery. You never know what's going to get you. Oh yeah, I do occasionally use pins. Yeah, it is 10 to 10 to 10, 10, 10. Oh, what's the same as vintage? I missed that. Ow, got me. Oh, I can't go back to look at comments. I don't know how this works, by the way. I haven't really investigated doing a live. Right, guys. Oh, I see how mucky my fingers have got. This is why you should look after your jewellery better. Amazing how grubby things get after a while. Oh, people are keeping the goods. Well, that's a bit of a scary thing. I have a very firm policy that I'll give, you know, and this has been a policy for years and years and years, I will give you a refund for any reason. Do you know, if you just don't like it, the last thing I want is for someone to have spent their good money on something that they don't love, but you need to send the product back. I don't give discounts for broken things. Even if it's damaged in the post, I'll give you a full refund, just post it back to me, because that's good business practice, frankly. So I don't see how people... And is that TikTok and vintage just give the refund whether you've got your product back or not? Now I'm distracted. I can't concentrate on my chains because I'm trying to read my comments. It's the best way to do it because, do you know, it happens. Occasionally I get things wrong. Occasionally I cock things up. I'm waiting on a return just now because I've sold something as gold because my testing showed it was and apparently it's not. And that's catastrophic. You know, that's really bad. And I need to find out what went wrong with my testing process. And I can only do that if I've got the goods back. So that's, you know, that's why I want the product back, to work out, well, why is it wrong? What went wrong? Was it my packaging? Has my acid gone off? Do you know, there's a whole load of investigation that has to be done on a return if there's anything wrong with the product, because I don't want to sell bad things. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to sell beautiful things. What is going on here? What do you say? I've finally got it the right way around. Look at that, Margaret. Isn't that sweet? Oh, they're siding with the buyer. That's a bummer. People should be good sellers, and then customers would have confidence, and then customers need to be good customers and not out to scam folk, which I'm aware that sadly there are people out there doing that. That is the most incredible piece of wire work saying Margaret, and I don't know how I'm going to get that off it. Okay, Margaret, I'm coming back to you later because you're too difficult. I'm really sorry. People are inviting me to co-host, and this is my first live, and I'm too scared to even think about doing that. So sorry. Is that ignore the people that are trying to co-host with me? Will I end up with awful, terrifying things on my screen? Or I'm so suspicious. Oh God, please. I've got to the grand old age of 40-something and I'm actually quite innocent and naive. I really don't need the enlightenment that's supposed to come with age about how grotty people are. I don't want to know. I want to remain my nice, innocent, naive self. Mostly naive self. What are my favourite pieces to buy? Pretty much anything dating from about 1900 to 1920s, 30s. I think that's my favourite era. I love the joy of the hunt. So going to auction, rummaging through the boxes, finding the thing that the auction house has missed or deliberately left in there, because nobody, none of the people who do this job with me want to go to auction and buy boxes of junk jewellery. We want to find treasure. That's why we do this. So if the auction house strip out every last fun bit, what I end up with is a long journey, very dirty hands, and no reason to bid. Because I'm not going to buy a box of costume jewellery unless it's got some nice gold earrings or enough silver brooches to make it worth my while. Oh God, you're a brave lady being in the police. It's just getting worse. I think the social contract's broken. You know, we like hospitals and roads and the police and schools, and that's why we pay into the system. And they're all broken because the governments aren't funding them properly. So the social contract's broken. Anyway, that's all a bit heavy for a live, so let's go back to talking jewellery. We are treasure hunters. I also think we're gamblers. I think there's a whole lot of risk-reward stuff going on, and the good thing is that I will always get my stake back. It's not like betting on horses or dog racing and it's completely random. And you've got high chances of losing your money completely. Like, I will always get back what I've put in. Occasionally I buy things to learn about them, and I don't necessarily make any money, but I've learned something. But I don't often lose money on. In fact, I don't think I've ever lost money on a piece of jewellery. Right, where am I getting to? There's still quite a lot in there, but I think it's all smalls, and it's a lot of stabby jabbier. Buy from a Sunday newspaper. The stuff I call junk jewellery, the really broken stuff, or the very modern, I'm not interested in modern jewellery, that goes to, I put it back in job lots, and I tend to put it to charity shops. I've got a couple of crafters that I give it to. I'm away to give a load of beads to my girls' school art department, if they want them, so that they can use them for creations. And then there's the costume jewellery, which it's nice stuff, some of it. Earlier costume jewellery, I kind of stop at the 1950s, 60s. When it all starts getting blingy, it's too much for me. That's not my style. Yeah, it is. £5 speed of turnover, £5 each, 3 for a tenner. I've got a whole bunch of stuff in a wonderful shop, a brilliant shop. So anyone who's in Aberdeen, go and visit Peapod on Holborn Street. I've got jewellery in there, and it's a treasure shop. It's full of all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, people like... do you know, you can go into Dulce's, not Dulce's, that's shut down, and God knows one. River Island, all of these shops, you can buy costume jewellery in there, and by the time you've walked out the door, the stones have fallen out of it. And this stuff, it's been around for 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years, and it's still going strong, except for the bits that have broken in my care. Why would you spend 10 or 15 quid on a piece of absolute tat from China in one of these high street stores when you can have a quality vintage piece instead that nobody else will have? There's the other bonus. Nobody else has got this because there's not that much of it. It's not been mass produced in the billions. Oh, I do get UV glass jewellery. I've got a necklace on my website just now, and I've just given the most incredible piece of jewellery. Beautiful kind of bluey green UV glass necklace to my friend, because she works in radiation and she would like it, and she did. She was really pleased with it. I've also in my dad's house found a dip pen. In fact, Mel, you'll probably be interested in this. A dip pen with a glass shaft, whatever, handle, whatever the bit you hold on a pen is called, and it's glass and it's full of radioactive liquid. So I'm quite concerned about that. And that's gone off to my friend for investigation, to try and work out what the hell it is and how dangerous it might be should it break. It's definitely something that I wish I'd known my dad had in his house when he was alive, because I would have chatted to him about what he knew about it and where it had come from. Is that what it's called? Murano handles? I'll have to Google that. It's early. It'll be mid-Victorian or earlier. Well, I know a lady with a Geiger counter, so I don't think she'll give it to me, but we can get stuff tested. Right, no, this isn't typically Italian Murano glass. It's literally just like a test tube. It's a thin glass see-through vial with a bright fluorescent green liquid inside it. You don't even need to put the UV on it to know that it's crazy. Oh my goodness, really? I didn't know that tourists in Fukushima get Geiger counters. Is that to see how much jeopardy they've put themselves in? That's crazy. Right. Oh my, I think I've done quite well here. There was a lot of concentration. Right, and push that lot back and we'll see what else we've got left in here. I think I'm coming to the point where I have to go and get on with my day anyway, so I'll do this last little bit and then I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Yay, thank you. That was pretty fun, actually. I'm shaking a little bit. I get nervous. But then we all do. And anyone who pretends they doesn't is just probably better at deep breathing than I am. Because that's all you really need to do to control the nerves, isn't it? And breathe. Right, on that note, you're not scary. You're not scary. It's all of the strangers that I don't know. They're the scary ones. I will possibly do more. We'll see. It's been nice chatting to you all. And I'll say farewell for now. I don't actually know how to turn it off. Bye.